Hello class, I am Happy Narang, your subject teacher of Fundamentals of Soil Science. Today's topic is soil colloids. So let's start. The colloidal state refers to a two-phase system in which one material in a very finely divided state is dispersed through second phase. For an example, solid in liquid, dispersion of clay in water, and liquid in gas, fog or clouds in atmosphere. There are some general properties of soil colloids that are size, surface area, surface charges, adsorption of cations, adsorption of water, adhesion, cohesion, swelling and shrinkage, dispersion and flocculation, Brownian movement. There are some types of soil colloids. Four major types of colloids present in soil: layered silicate clays, iron and aluminium oxide clays, allophane and associated amorphous clays, humus, as shown in the figure. So first we'll talk about layered silicate clays. Silica tetrahedron, a unit composed of one silicon atom surrounded by four oxygen atoms. For an example, olivine. Alumina octahedron, the key cations surrounded by six oxygen atoms or hydroxyl group, given an eight-sided building block termed octahedron as shown in the figure. The structure of clays you can observe by this figure. Now we'll talk about the iron and aluminium oxide clays. Under conditions of extensive leaching by rainfall and long time intensive weathering of minerals in humid warm climates which have lower solubility are called sesquioxides. Sesquioxides that are metal oxides are mixture of aluminium hydroxide AlOH3 and iron oxide Fe2O3 or iron hydroxide FeOH3. The point to be noted that the Latin word sesqui means one and one half times, meaning one and one half times more oxygen than Al and Fe. Now we'll discuss about allophane and other amorphous minerals. They are amorphous in nature. The clays are common in soils forming from volcanic ash. For an example, allophane. These clays have high anion exchange capacity or even high cation exchange capacity. Humus, organic colloid. Humus is amorphous, dark brown to black, nearly insoluble in water, but mostly soluble in dilute alkali, NaOH or KOH solutions. It is a temporary intermediate product left after considerable decomposition of plant and animal remains. The negative charges of humus are associated with partially dissociated hydroxyl, carboxyl and phenolic groups. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.